Good morning, everyone. This is KFK Renee's Garden. This is a pop-up live out here in the garden. It is time for the cucumber to go. She is being evicted today, so I'm going to pull whatever cucumbers are on here. I'm going to make pickles or freeze for the chickens, but that is taking up way too much real estate. It has got to go. So hold on, you guys. I'm going to get my shoes on. Have to get my snippers and my, hey, Shani. Hey, Dredson. So I'm getting ready to evict my cucumber, taking up too much real estate. Do you guys see that? That is just too much. That is ridiculous. So let me get my basket over here so I can harvest these cucumbers. Probably gonna put on some gloves too. Sometimes those cucumber plants can be just a little bit itchy on the hands. So I'm getting ready to put on some gloves as well. How are you guys doing this morning? I have Jacob over here running too. Jacob is over there doing his workout. Hey, Joy of the Garden, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. I will drop the link as well. But yeah, I'm getting ready to get rid of this cucumber plant. Oh, my thingy is bugging over here. Let's see. Uh-oh. There we go. I think I dropped it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna move over here to this crazy cucumber plant. I was just like, oh my gosh, I just can't. There we go. Yeah. You got your burpees done as well? Oh, you're eating pancakes? I hear you. So yeah, this thing has got to go. It is just way too much. Too much. So it's a bunch of cucumbers in here. So this is how they look. This is the Sikkim cucumber. Hey Goldie, what's going on? Good morning. Thank you for being here. Oh, gosh, I don't even know where to start, you guys. There's so much going in here. Jeez. See these huge cucumbers? There's still more in there. I don't know if you guys can see them. Hey, Bronze, what's going on? Just evicting a cucumber plant. I saw your message, Joy. I don't think it's the way that they do the shorts. I don't think I could frame it, but I attached the live stream so people will be able to go to that live stream from yesterday, and they'll be able to see it. gosh, this is crazy. I want to make sure I don't cut my grapevine while I'm doing this. The grapevine. It was all intertwined with the grapevine. I was like, goodness, no, that was the doggone cucumber. Jamie, what's going on? I'm evicting the cucumber. I mean, it's doing the most. It went from that side, it's going over onto this side. I'm like, oh no, you gotta go. So I am gonna put another cucumber in there, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in a 7 gallon grow bag, and I'm gonna put a cage over it and keep it contained in that area. So yeah. So these are the cucumbers I have so far. It was doing so much, you guys, it was pulling my grapevine down. So now I have to go up there and trellis this over once I get all this out of here. These are cucumbers I didn't even know were in here. You see that? I don't know if you guys can see it. That's crazy. This basket is full of cucumbers. Hey, Odoms, you guys see that basket full of cucumbers? That's crazy. Some of them I didn't even know were on there. I couldn't get the gate open. It's crazy. I couldn't get the gate open. You see, it smushed my, right, Odoms? That's a whole, oh, and I see more cucumbers. There's one on the ground, and there's one in the middle here. Yeah, that thing had to get out of here. It was just too much going. But it smushed my oregano all the way down. I'm like, goodness. It had the grapevines hanging down, and it's blocking the gate. So once I get that out of there, then I can trellis those canes onto the trellis, and I'll be able to get in my garden gate without getting beat up by vines. So trying to move you guys where you can see. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. If you guys could hit the like button, that would be fantastic. Say your cucumbers are past. I hear you. I hear you. It's only so many cucumbers that you can just, after a while, it's like, okay, it's time for you guys to go. The crazy thing, Odoms, is that I got another cucumber plant, but what I'm going to do is put it in a container, and then I'll just put a tomato cage over it. So I'll probably set it in the same place. It's just not going to be in the ground over here in this raised bed because it was just taking up too much. I couldn't prune up the lemongrass in there. I couldn't do anything. Yeah, I definitely have to redo my grape trellis. It's a lot going on here. Once it cools down, though, I think I mentioned this on my live yesterday. Once it cools down, I'm gonna go ahead and prune down. Uh-oh, let me. Sorry, you guys kicked me out. Hey, Frugal. There we go. So once it cools down, I'm still gonna prune up some of these canes because they're all over the place. It's growing across the top of the canopy, down the canopy, over the trellis. It's too much. Yeah, I have to have the fencing up there because I have two dogs, Dredson, and the dogs get into my garden and they'll start chewing up stuff. So yeah, I have to have the fencing up there. I wish I didn't, but I have to. Oh, okay, you're cooking and listening. Well, I appreciate you being here. More cucumbers. I'm gonna have to give some. I'm gonna have to give some of these away. I'm gonna make pickles with some of them, but that's a lot. It even moved over to the blackberry bush, you guys. So I definitely had to get that joker out of there. Moved over to the blackberry bush. Said the Bermuda grass got you about to burn down the whole garden. Sick of it. It's always something that you just gotta get it going. So, and this was only two plants, and look how much it was. It's all over the place. I won't ever do this again, you guys. Yeah, it got. You see how much room there is now? That thing took over. So that's the blackberry is intertwined in there as well. Yep. So, hey, David, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Just evicting my cucumber. Let's see if you guys can see all this mess. So that was the cucumber plant. It got put out. So it opened up all this space. But Now I have canes on the blackberry that I have to figure out where to put that. And then I have to prune up that lemongrass because it's all over the place. I couldn't even get in there. That's how bad it was. So there's still some more vines in there, but I don't want to accidentally cut my grapevine. So, but it's all over here. It moved all the way over to this side. So it's some stuck in there. So I have to get in there and figure that out. What is the cucumber and what is the grapevine? Excuse me. Sorry. Whenever I sneeze, my chicken goes berserk. I don't know what it is about me sneezing, but she goes berserk. I'll move you guys back here. Hey, Tamika, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Just evicted my cucumber plant. So it opened up a lot of space, but now I have to prune up the oregano, prune up the um, lemongrass. There's pineapple sage that's over in there. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. And thank you, Goldie. Thank you, thank you. And so I just have to get this trellis all figured out again. So this is the blackberry part of it. So hopefully I can move this out without breaking it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to move that without breaking it. So I'll just kind of trellis it up there. I will trellis it up there, and so this was my harvest, you guys. Uh-oh. Hopefully you guys can see it. Jeez. The crazy thing is, remember I had my blackberry planted in there before, and had the blackberry in there before, so now it's like little babes growing in there from the blackberry. I'm like, Lord. So I keep pulling them out when I see them. Let me see. So you see those little babes at the bottom in the soil? Those are more blackberry plants. So I have to pull those out because I don't need that growing in there. Initially, I did have my blackberry planted in there, and that's the reason I took it out and put it in that 15-gallon container because it started taking up too much real estate as well. So I said from now on, because I have a grapevine on this side, so there's a grapevine right here. I just didn't expect that cucumber to do all that. And you can plant your cucumbers with your grapevine. I just did not expect that. So I'm going to go ahead and move that on out. Move that lemongrass out, rather, and prune up the oregano, and then I think from then on out I'm just going to plant maybe herbs in there or something. That's it. I'm not going to do anything more because it just takes up too much. So for now, I do have another cucumber plant. It's a burpless variety. I will put it in a in a container, and I'm just going to set the container in there so that my dogs can't get to it and chew it up. But it will not be going down into the soil in that raised bed doing anything. So I hadn't planned on being on here for a long time. I just came on to share with you what a mess that was, and it is definitely a mess. Oh Lord, got squirrels up there running around and fighting. I always have to watch those jokers because I have my tomatoes over there that I haven't pulled off yet. So I am going to harvest some more stuff out here, and then I'm going to get off of here. So let me close this up. Close that gate up. So I'm going to harvest. I do have some tomatoes that I need to pull off also. And then I will finish cleaning up this mess over here. I don't know what I just did with my snippers. So the other ones, they are not ripe. So I think I am going to leave them on there. But these two I'm going to pull off. These are small. These are the Black Prince tomatoes. They're kind of like a reddish green. So I'm pulling those off. I do have some bell peppers that I need to harvest as well. These blackberries are amazing, you guys. They are super good. So I'm just going to be doing some harvesting. This pepper plant over here is going to get pulled. Everything in this raised bed is going to get pulled. And the reason it's going to get pulled is because this is one of the older raised beds that I had, like when these were first built back in, I think, 2000, maybe 16 or something. So this one is leaning. Remember that one, the drum on that one cracked, and I had to fix that. Well, move everything over to a new drum and place it in there, place it in the frame. But this one is leaning. To do is go ahead and move this out. And the reason it's leaning is because it's not level down there. So I'm just going to move this one out, and I think I'm going to put a metal raised bed in there. Kind of like the one I have my lime tree planted in. So I'm going to go ahead and move that out, and then I'll be planting in there from now on. Then I don't have to worry about it being unlevel and, cracking and leaning over. But I mean, this thing withstood a lot of years of gardening, so I can't complain at all. So this one was able to be saved. So that one is good back here, but this poor guy over here, yeah, it got a good old gangster lean over here. So, yep. So metal raised bed from now on. Um, so I'm basically doing a lot of garden cleanup right now, preparing for the fall. Typically in the fall and winter, I do garden all year round, but mostly like in the fall and winter, it's a lot of leafy greens. If I do tomatoes, they are indoors. Um, in my hydroponics, I'll do cherry tomatoes. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull all this stuff. This was an overwintered pepper plant, so I'm not going to carry that on another year. I'm going to go ahead and pull it. So I'm just going to pull all the peppers off of it, and that's going to get pulled out. Because as you can see, there are peppers coming in, but they're coming in like really small. So, time for it to go. And yeah, so I'm going to let this tomato plant continue. Luckily, I don't have a bunch of stuff in here. I think I have some garlic in here, and the tops have died down. So I'm going to pull those out. And they were small too. They came out really small. I'll just use these in like my, I put garlic in the chicken's water. So I will crush these and put this in their water. So these are just some tiny little garlic bulbs. So that's what I'm going to do with those. And yeah, that's all I'm doing out here. I'm going to harvest the rest of my stuff and get prepared for the fall. So this is my basket so far, full of cucumbers, a couple of tomatoes, a few little tiny garlic bulbs, those little peppers, a few blackberries so far. So that eggplant is doing good over there too. I know there's an onion in this container over here. I better pull this container out before the onion rots in here. And we don't want that to happen. But I think it's a nice size onion in there. I just never took it out. Yep, it's a nice onion in there. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a nice onion. So take that out. I'm gonna put it in the greenhouse and let that cure. So when that skin gets nice and crispy on there, then I can take it inside and use it. I could use it now, but I'll let it cure and then I'll just use it at a later date. So I'll leave that container right there for now because it's full of water. And I think I have another one. I planted an onion over here with my cherry tree, you guys. And it was so stuck down in there, I couldn't even get it out. So let me see if I can get that onion out of there. Okay, so this one was just a shallot, but it was really stuck down in there the other day. So got that one out of there. So I got a couple of little goodies in there. See that? And then I got to prune up these collard trees. These are the purple collard trees. It's a lot going over here. Um, I meant to send some of these home with my daughter yesterday. I forgot. So I'm going to prune those up as well. I got to go find my pruners. Because there was so much up there, it's making the trees top heavy, and they kept leaning over. So And of course, the more you harvest, the more they grow. So cutting these larger leaves off. And the ones that are yellowing, and some of those branches I'm going to eventually cut off as well. You said you got your berry tone. Yay! Awesome, awesome. I'm glad you were able to find it. I know when I was out there in Texas, it was hard to find berry tone. I can't remember where we got it at. I think like Home Depot and Lowe's were out of it. I think we ended up going to some small nursery and we were able to find the berry tone. So, and I was over there in Dallas. It was hard to find it. So, yep, I'm just going to continue pruning up these collard trees. And then the ones at the bottom, I need to prune those up a bit too. Those are the smaller ones for now anyway. They're all planted in here together. All right, so I got a bunch of collards down here as well. I forgot my basket, so they're just all over the place. So I'm gonna get my basket and get my collards up. So I guess that's gonna be part of dinner this weekend. And then I will harvest the bell peppers over here. So I have a couple of peppers over here in the patio area that need to be harvested. So these are the dragonfly. So these are more like mini bell peppers. They don't get that big. So harvesting that one. That one is still small. I'm gonna let it continue. Um, This one is a nice big one. That's the Chocolate Beauty. I have that one. And these are those Romanian bell peppers. It looks like this one was starting to turn red, so I went ahead and pulled that one off. So now you're running around. You okay? So I'm going to put that in the basket over there. And then I'm going to come back and clean up this mess. So this is all my mess over here. I'm going to go get another basket. I'm going to go get me another basket, you guys. Hold on just a second. So these are some more Romanian peppers. These put on a lot of peppers, so those are doing really good. And those get nice and big, more kind of like the long bell peppers. And then on this side, it's not time to prune off my or remove my cayenne peppers. They haven't turned red yet, but they are really big. But these Santa Fe Grande, those are coming off. These are big. And as you can see, the plant is leaning over. Even though I had it staked, it's leaning over because the peppers are so big. So go ahead and remove those off. These are some really good peppers too. They are definitely the sweet and spicy. So these are the Santa Fe Grande. I love, love, love those peppers. So I'll put that in my basket over here. I'll get a basket for my greens. But anyway, you guys, I hadn't planned on being on here for a long, long time. I appreciate you guys popping in. I figured when I went live, I said, oh, people are probably still resting, especially in the garden community. I said, people are probably still resting. So I really didn't expect anybody to pop in, but I appreciate you guys popping in. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to finish cleaning up this mess. I wish you guys the best weekend ever. And I'm going to finish cleaning up and go inside and rest myself. But I will share my full harvest. Let's see, what did I get? A basket full of all kinds of stuff. So hold on, let me get my basket. So I got a bunch of cucumbers. I mean, this basket is loaded. A bunch of cucumbers. Uh-oh. And it's heavy. A couple of onions, some bell peppers, and that's, oh, some blackberries down in there. A couple of tomatoes as well. A couple of little tomatoes. So I'm going to take this stuff inside and get it all processed. I'm probably going to make some pickles today, so I'm going to do that this morning. Are there squirrels over my head? Oh, I keep hearing stuff rustling in those trees behind me. Let me move. But and these are all the collards that I got out here. Let's see. Can you guys see them? There we go. So I have to go get my basket for that. I should have just turned the camera around, but I'm going to get my basket and pick those up and then get my tail in the house after I clean up that cucumber mess. Um, I still have to prune up this stuff over here. I probably should just get that done this morning only because I know it's going to be hot later. So we'll see. But anyway, you guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys all next time. I'm usually here Tuesday, Thursday for fitness, 4:50 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and on Fridays, um, 8:30 a.m. or 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It just depends on what the weather is going to be. Um, and yeah, so thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.